Dear Islamic students, today we are going to start lesson number 6, Surah Al Insan or Surah Al-Dahr. All of you listen it and repeat with me.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا
هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا
إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا
إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا
إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا
إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا. Dear students, the beginning of man's creation, Adam, peace be upon him, and his descendants, Al-Insan or Ad-Dahr, man or time, verses from 1 to 3. Introduction. Surah Al Insan was revealed in Medina according to the prevailing view. It starts by showing Allah's ability in creating the man in stages and prepared him to carry out what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered him, different types of worship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has distinguished man by many favors like the brain, the sight, and the hearing to taste him with some holy obligations. Then it is man's choice either to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or to be ungrateful to him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا. Dear students, now listen the translation. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, has there not been over man a period of time when he was not a thing worthy mentioning? Verily, we have created man from nutfa, drops of mixed semen, sexual discharge of man and woman, in order to try him, so we made him hearer and seer. Verily, we showed him the way, whether he be grateful or ungrateful. Dear students, now I would like to explain a little more so that easily you can understand the previous glorious verses. The general meaning for the previous glorious verses. It was said by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Adam alayhi salatu was salam, the father of human beings, was 40 or more when he was like a mold made of clay without a soul. He was not a thing worth mentioning till Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had granted him the existence in this life. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that He created man from nutfa amshaj, the fluid of the man and the fluid of the woman when they meet and mix. Then man changes after this from stage to stage, condition to condition. After that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala granted man the sight and the hearing to taste Him with some holy obligations, and showed him the good and the bad, and granted him the brain, and gave him the freedom to choose whether to be one of the grateful believers or to be one of the ungrateful deniers. The previous glorious verses guide us to the following. First, to know the beginning of man's creation, Adam, peace be upon him, and his descendants. Second, the brain, the sight, and the hearing are some of Allah's favor on man. Third, the believers deserve Allah's reward and satisfaction, and the disbelievers deserve Allah's anger and torment. Now, mark correct next to the correct sentence and incorrect next to the wrong one. First, Adam alayhi salatu wasalam is the father of mankind. Correct. Second, the believer appreciates the favor of Allah and follows the right way. Correct. Third, the favors of Allah can be counted. Incorrect. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. Fourth, the disbeliever is hated both in the world and the hereafter. Incorrect. B. Mark correct next to the true answer. First, the aim of mentioning the previous verses is to 3 options: remind man about the last day. Second, remind man about his youth. Third, remind man about the beginning of his creation. So, third one, remind man about the beginning of his creation. Second, the aim of question has there is to 3 options: state and emphasize, disgrace and insult, clarify and explain. So, the answer is state and emphasize. Third, the polite pupil is 3 options: hated by his classmates, hated by his teachers. Third, beloved by both his classmates and his teachers. So, answer is correct: beloved by both his classmates and his teachers. Fourth, reminding man about the beginning of his creation is an evidence. 3 options: of man's power over the other creatures. Second, of Allah's ability and greatness. Third, that man has never done by any evil. That man has never done any evil. So the answer is of Allah's ability and greatness, is an evidence of Allah's ability and greatness. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All of you listen the Holy Quran, recitation of the Holy Quran, and repeat it again and again and learn it by heart. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.